Welcome to another episode of Taster's Choice, where we read the description and reviews of delicious Scotch whiskies and other spirits. This episode, we're talking about the Dalmore 15-year. Now, this is an expensive bottle of whiskey, ranging from $80 to $100 a bottle. Now, about the distillery. Founded in 1839, the Dalmore sits on the eastern coast of the Scottish Northern Islands, north of Inverness, at sea level. Its waters run from Loch Moray in the hills above the distillery, and is diverted from the Alness River, which flows over heather-covered peat. As the Dalmore's whiskies age very well, older bottlings are prevalent on the auction scene. Several recent record-setting auction sales have been old bottles of the Dalmore. The distillery's characteristic dark orange flavour is said to be present across the range. The two pairs of stills at Dalmore are of different shapes and sizes, and some are cooled by water jackets, a modern innovation. This combination produces a complex, eclectic mix of distillates which contribute to both the house's citrus character and its ability to age for a long time in oak. Bottlings in excess of 50 years old have been released. The majority of the whiskey is aged in ex-bourbon casks, but some in ex-sherry. It is all married in ex-sherry casks. The distillery is owned, along with Isle of Jura, by independent bottlers White and Mackay. You may remember them from our first episode. The Dalmore 15-year is aged for 13 years in American oak ex-bourbon casks. It is then extra matured for a year in a combination, it's a three-way split of Matulum, Apostolis, and Amoroso sherry butts, and then a final year of Marion in a sherry butt. That's actually a pretty lightweight maturation for such heavyweight flavour. Sláinte. Now, for some tasting notes. In your nose, surprisingly mature sherry. It's resiny, like a far older sherry-finished malt. Thick, dense orange syrup and essential oil. Leather. Reminds me a little of the meatiness of Glendronach 12 and the suppleness of the Macallan 18. In your palate, dense, orange blossom honey, with a bit more fire on the tongue than the 12-year. A bit of raw cane sugar grassiness, and a pleasant blood orange twang. And your finish is medium long, nice spices like coriander and white pepper. Finishes with mouth-drying orange peel oils. Now with water, opens up some interesting meatiness on the nose, like duck in orange sauce or cooked marmalade. Otherwise, it seems to dull the palate. Only really improves the nose. Overall, is a very fine example of a spicy, supple, sherried Highlander, with the added bonus of Dalmore's signature orange peel. Better than the 12-year in many ways, it completes the picture that the 12 only hints at. It's also better than the Gran Reserva, which was underwhelming. Sláinte.